So this is the Tallahassee fighting game community, and basically we all love to play fighting games. Street Fighter, someone plays Super Smash Brothers, Mortal Kombat X just came out today, so we've been playing that. And basically every Tuesday we just meet up here at Drew's house, and we all just play together, and just have a lot of fun, practice and learn how to play these fighting games.
I remember when I first decided to play fighting games, the reason I liked it so much is because no matter what, there's always a chance that you can make it back. You could be losing terribly, but so long as you got that little pixel of life, you can always make it back. And that's some of the most hype moments ever.
And the great thing about this is that every loss is just a lesson. You should do this, you shouldn't do that, and it helps me think in certain situations. Like, it helps speed up my thought processes and keeps my mind sharp. And that's one of the things I enjoy about fighting games.
I play Smash. Smash Brothers, Dive Kick,
Street Fighter 4,
Street Fighter 4,
Street Fighter 4,
Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo,
Street Fighter,
Guilty Gear.
What I like about it, fighting games to me, it's all about, I don't want to say it's all about, but what I like about fighting games are the mind games behind it. You trying to read your opponent, your opponent's trying to get a read on you. You have, maybe like a certain amount of time, or, depending on how much you got hit or didn't get hit, you apply that health you have to try to make reads and do different things to your opponent. I think that's what I like most about fighting games. You're just in a mental battle, with your opponent, and then with that, I think that's what gets my adrenaline pumping. So just having the mental mind games, things like that against your opponent. If you can make good reads, which come with practice and things like that, I think that's what's most satisfying.
There's just something fun about, beating somebody at a video game. And I feel like the fighting games they're so much more in-depth and complicated than other video games. And you can tell just by looking at the controller, they've got, 6 or 8 buttons in this joystick, and you've got to figure out what all these things you can do in this game are. It's exciting to feel like you've kind of mastered these controls. They're so complicated, and kind of figured out something that's a little bit beyond what most games are.